Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live reaction. We just finished watching Championship Wrestling from Memphis, episode 2. And hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Dobo, how are you? Welcome to the live chat. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to get logged in here, and let's talk some Memphis wrestling. Oh, yeah. Tamarius, how are you today? Can you guys hear me okay? The sound quality all right? Terrence Ward, welcome to the live chat. Let's talk some Memphis wrestling, shall we? Oh, yeah. Good stuff today. Big Dan in the house. There's Robert. Robert says it was a good show. I know I complained about the ballroom last week, but maybe the format could grow on me. Well, you'll see some changes from week to week from us here in Memphis as we get accustomed to the new recording situation. So you'll see the look change. You might see the ring change. You might even see the venue change here coming up. So as we perfect that look, you will start to see some different changes. Terrence said sound is good. Okay. Dominic, Dustin 5-star, what's up? How are you guys doing? Malik, what's going on? Wrestling with MMA says great episode. Thank you so much. Dobo says, where is the championship belt for Championship Wrestling? I have the championship belt right here. So tomorrow, which is March the 7th at 2 p.m. at our live television tapings, we will show the live audience what that championship belt looks like, the name of that championship belt, and then also how we will determine our first ever Memphis Wrestling champion. So if you're there live tomorrow, you're going to see that right then and there. But if not, then you're going to have to watch it play out on television each and every week. So that's where we will reveal the championship belt, is at our live television tapings tomorrow. Lamb says this was a good presentation of the tag team division. That was a big surprise for me. Props to all 4 teams. Yes, now we will be crowning Memphis Wrestling tag team champions very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. So you'll see the tag team division get pretty crazy. Tag team turmoil, as we like to call it. Robert says, how about some cool color ring ropes? How about some red ring ropes? That's a good color, isn't it? Tamarius says, the show was not bad today. I enjoyed episode 2 better than episode 1. I think episode 1 was very good, but I too enjoyed the second episode better than I did the first one. And I think it was just more meat on the bone, more to sink your teeth into. You could talk about what happened last week. You could talk about what happened next week, and you could start to build those stories. And so you'll see those stories continue to build throughout the week. So I agree with you, Tamarius. Big Metroid says the Cobra Cup finals looks good. Yes, so we've got Gun Show Bret Michaels going one-on-one with Maklakov, the Russian Wrecking Ball, the Soviet Saint, going head-to-head with the Gun Show. It's going to be a collision, that's for sure. What's up, Mohammed? How are you from Egypt? Thanks for joining me. Lamb says, Zebra Talk jacket. Oh, yeah, I got my Zebra Talk gear on. Shout out to Odie. Robert says, I like the tag team match. Didn't care for Bret Michaels. We'll be rooting for Norman in the finals. That's fine. I think a lot of people are going to feel that way about Bret Michaels because that's how we typically tend to feel about somebody who is bigger and stronger than us. And so Bret Michaels checks those boxes. He's bigger than most everybody, and he's stronger than most everybody. So sometimes that comes off in a heelish fashion, but I will tell you that the only thing that Bret Michaels cares about is being on Memphis Wrestling and winning that Cobra Cup. That's a childhood dream of his, and you'll see him get his opportunity next week right here on Memphis Wrestling. Dreadhead Kev is in the house. You just barely escaped the clutches of the Skimahorns. Those guys are a bunch of jerks. Jonathan Ray says, good afternoon from Jonesboro. How are you, Jonathan? Robert says red ring ropes are so 1997. Well, I'm glad you like it, Robert. 1997 was my favorite year in pro wrestling. Malik says, I heard about Maria's mother passing away. Yeah, we were saying some prayers for her last week, and unfortunately we did lose Maria's mother just a couple of days ago. So you guys keep Maria and her family in your thoughts and prayers. It's a sad week for us here at the Star household. Keith says, I thought when I saw the Hollywood Blondes wrestle, I thought it was Austin and Pillman. Well, Austin's not wrestling anymore. Pillman's no longer with us, so we got the new Hollywood Blondes. Tamarius says Norman Maklakov for the win. Norman has a good chance of winning, but like I said, standing across from Bret Michaels is no easy feat. Jonathan says, are there dentists in Russia? That had me tripping. I'm not sure where that came from, but I never know what my Maria is going to say on commentary, especially sitting next to Derek King. Oh my gosh. Wrestling Body Slam says, I enjoy the way you're introducing the wrestlers and unfolding the storylines. Looking forward to seeing Memphis Wrestling grow. Yes, you're going to see some long-term storytelling. There's a couple of things going on the show right now, especially with Eric McMahon, who, what is he doing there? Why is he there? You'll find out. You'll see. You'll see these stories unfold each and every week on Memphis Wrestling. Dave says, gonna be a hoss fight in the finals. Loving it. Yeah, you thought today was something with Big Swole versus the Gun Show. I actually really enjoyed that match, but man, next week, Norman and the Gun Show is going to be tremendous. I can't wait to see it explode. And thanks for the plugs, Dave. I really appreciate it. Christopher says, local talent here. How can one possibly get a chance for a booking? Well, I would send an email to championshipwrestlingmemphis@gmail.com. or go to championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and click the little contact button. David Harbin, what's up? You and Maria need to be better to the Derek the King. Roll the red carpet out for him and the Queen. Well, I'm a little surprised, but Derek did mention that he's going to have a Queen debut next week. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but I guess I'm looking forward to it. So what'd you guys think of the King? The big cliffhanger was the King, and it's Derek the King. Christopher Neely says, great show nonetheless. Thank you, brother. Chris Lex, another awesome weekend of Saturday morning wrestling. Can't wait to see you at the tapings tomorrow. Chris Lex had a great match last week. Came up just a little bit short. Looking forward to seeing the King of POW. Reggie says, I love the show near home today. Love the show near home today. Well, cool. We appreciate that, Reggie. Wrestling Body Slam says, so sorry to hear about Maria's loss. Hi, Amber. Thank you for that, Body Slam. Big Dan says, two big guys face off. Wow. Wrestling with MMA. I liked Derek the King. We want more women's matches. Well, you will get women's matches each and every Saturday right here on Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Keith says, Paul White and AEW at Showtime. Cool. Dreadhead says, I'm glad the posse showed up. You better be. You would have got your butt kicked by the Skimmerhorns. And then I would have to make fun of you for letting the Skimmerhorns beat you up. Jonathan Ray says, I've been a fan of Bret Michaels ever since he was a singer in the band Poison. I love me some Bret Michaels. Malik says, this episode was better than the first one. Very cool. That's the whole point, is to try to get better each and every week. Jonathan said, but I'm cheering for Norman Maklakov. I'm very surprised that some of you are cheering for Norman next week in the finals. You guys have a lot of Poison jokes for Bret Michaels. That's cool. Tamarius, I'm ready to see Derek King in action. Well, hopefully. I tried to get the scoop out of him today during commentary of when he's going to debut in the ring. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, we'll see Derek King in the ring. Let's see. Bret Michaels says, Gun Show headed to the finals, USA versus Russia. Yeah, this is like Rocky, right? It's like Rocky versus Dolph Lundgren. It's going to be very good. Lamb says, Derek King's a great addition to the commentary. Maria and Derek had fun on commentary. They might have had a little bit too much fun. David says he loves the Precious angle too. I don't know what's going on with Precious, but he's definitely scouting. I don't know if he's scouting for an opponent, if he's scouting for a tag team partner, if he's scouting for a stable of some kind. But, you know, Precious, he'll take that suit off and he'll mix it up with the best of them. So keep an eye on him. Robert says the King was good on commentary. Okay, glad you guys enjoyed that. Loving it, man. Reminds me of Memphis I grew up with in the 80s. Thank you so much. Well, we appreciate you for joining us. We're new every Saturday at noon on television on CW30 Memphis, and then also right here on YouTube and YouTube Premiere. Dreadhead says he could have taken him. You guys like Dreadhead Kev's chances against the Skimmerhorns? Because I really don't. Dominic says, Dustin, please send my condolences to Maria. I'm very sorry about her mother. Yeah, her mother, Cindy Bear, came to all the events, man. She rarely missed any of the events. So she's literally seen this thing grow from nothing into, you know, filming Memphis Wrestling like we are right now, but she just wasn't able to attend one of the events. So, yep, we'll remember Cindy Bear forever. Lamb says, we need a Precious suit count. Yeah, you do. That's the new suit count. Bret Michaels says the matches from start to finish were all great as well. The show was truly awesome. Good deal. Thank you, Bret. I appreciate that. Glad that you're a part of it. Keith says Derek King with the crown as gimmick infringement. Lawler will smash him any day. I'm not so sure about that, Keith. I don't think that's maybe years ago, but I don't think today at all. Sorry. Jonathan says, good to see former WWE professional wrestler Derek King. Malik says, you guys should have seen the disappointment on the crowd's face. Well, you saw the disappointment on myself and my Maria's face, Malik. Robert says, man, that hour went quick. Very, very quick. Yes, for sure. Big Dan says, what's up with Eric McMahon? What's he up to? I don't know. You won't let him in the building, thankfully. I guess he's not on the list. That's actually my podcast tag team partner. He's my co-host on Grind City Wrestling every Thursday. So you check that out at grindcitymedia.com/podcasts. David says, hi, Dustin. How are you? I like the new show. Memphis is giving me a chance to get to know and root for new stars, just like Hollywood did. Well, we appreciate you for tuning in, David. We're new every Saturday at noon. You're going to see more and more debuts and new faces, just like the United Wrestling Network. We're going to constantly have new faces for you while keeping those mainstays around as well. So Tamaria said he'll help Dreadhead. He might need it. Dreadhead says maybe not 2-on-1, but my dad said he could if he didn't have any legs and arms. Oh, my gosh. You guys do not like the Skimmerhorns. That is funny. Let's see. Zay Washington will go far. Chris Lex says, I agree, man. He hit that 450 splash today. That was just absolutely tremendous. Zay Washington and Aaron Roberts, the real deal, the young goats. You're going to see them definitely mixing it up in the tag team division. Sleazy E, Saturday morning wrestling at high noon is changing the game. Memphis Wrestling's back. Storytelling, competitive matches. Can't wait to see what happens between the Skimmerhorns and the Posse. That's what it looks like. It's a prank that the Posse pulled last week might come back to bite them. But the Skimmerhorns are all over the place. I don't think anybody likes them. In the office, we've had some negative reviews from them as well. Chris Lex says, I hope to see a 5-star showcase in the future. Oh, yeah. You know I got to mix it up at some point. Keith said, who's the free agent that Paul White promises that will debut at AEW Revolution? I don't know. We're talking about Memphis Wrestling right now, Keith. So who's the next star that's going to appear on Memphis Wrestling? Dominic says a 5-star showcase would be great. All right, well, I will pull the curtain back just a little bit. So tomorrow at our live television tapings, there will be somewhat of a 5-star showcase. You guys will see it. If you're there live, you will see it. Malik says, what is your dream match? I don't know that I have a dream match anymore. If it's me and my Maria versus Cody and Brandy, I think that's a dream match. I would sign up for that. Let's see. Tamaria says, what's up with Humongous and the Crowleys? Oh, my gosh. So finally we get to see them live and in person, and only for a short moment, interrupting the free pizza, which was kind of crazy. I wanted that pizza. Hopefully they didn't let that go to waste. Shout out to our friends at Three Guys Pizza Pies. Also tomorrow at our live TV tapings, Tops Barbecue will be in the house. So Tops Barbecue with 16 convenient locations in the area. Over 52 years they've been in business. They are the official barbecue of Memphis Wrestling. So check them out tomorrow too. But yeah, the Crowleys and Humongous are just on the loose. I don't know if anybody can contain them. David says Maria was so funny saying bye to the goats. Yeah, she realized that was sheep pretty quick. Ron Gibson, Chris Lex is in the chat. I thought he had a great match on episode 1. I agree with you. Give me just a second. My dogs are going crazy. Hold on a second. Hey. All right. Sorry about that, guys. My dog lays on the couch and he just starts barking. He doesn't even get up anymore. He's so lazy. He does not even get up and bark to warn us that somebody's here. He just barks from the couch and usually is extremely late. All right, let me get caught up. Brett Michaels, 5-star and 10-star. Yes, versus Derek and Van Vicious. That would be pretty interesting. Coley says episode 1 and 2 of Memphis Wrestling is awesome. Thank you, brother. Chris Lex says that would be awesome. Stars versus the Rhodes. All right. Dreadhead, that was Bruno. Actually, Winston. Winston's the worst. Your dog must be watching the matches now. Yeah, when wrestling is on, they actually do wrestle around and bark and make a lot of noise. The guys with the big muscles versus the guys with the big mouths. There you go. What's up, Calvin? How are you? I got a couple more minutes. I just wanted to talk some Memphis wrestling, get you guys' feedback. 2 episodes in, you're starting to see those stories kind of unfold, and who's doing what, who likes who doesn't like what, and all that good stuff. So very, very fun part, starting from the ground up. Dustin, you would destroy Derek King in the wrestling ring. That is right, I would. I should have taken Derek to Slap City during the commentary when he interrupted us. Cost me to get a cease and desist. By the way, that t-shirt is available at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. I have not seen – actually, I did see SmackDown last night, but I did not know Carmella fired Reginald. Your dog versus Orange Cassidy. Book it. Oh, that would make some money. That would draw. Calvin says, I watched the first episode of Championship Wrestling from Memphis. Yeah, you should watch episode 2. It just premiered, so it's available right now on our YouTube channel. Ron says, I love seeing all the new talent in Memphis wrestling. At least they are new to me. The show is only going to get better and better. That's right. Now, a lot of these guys, like Brett Michaels, who we assume is a new wrestler here at Memphis Wrestling, he's been wrestling for over 20 years. So a lot of the guys that you see, even Zay Washington started at an early age at 14, 15 years old. So he has a lot of experience, even though he's still very, very young. So a lot of these guys and gals have a lot of experience, but Memphis did not have a wrestling television show for the last 15 years. So pretty much everything's new. I'm rooting for Norman next week, and soon he will be the champion too. So you think that Norman's just going to win everything then? I guess it could happen. But anyway, that's all the time that I have today. Look forward to seeing everybody at our live TV tapings tomorrow at Top of the Line Banquet Hall in Memphis. There are no tickets available for that. We've sold the capacity that we were allowed to sell. So those of you who do have a ticket, you will see the championship belt live and in person, and you will also get inside information on how we are going to crown our first ever Memphis Wrestling champion. And then our next TV taping is on April the 11th, where we will actually determine who our first ever Memphis Wrestling champion is. And you guys are going to be real excited to see how we're going to determine that winner. So that'll be released at our TV taping tomorrow, and you'll see it play out on television over the next couple of weeks. And also be on lookout for the Championship Wrestling from Memphis podcast. The official Memphis Wrestling podcast is rolling into Mempho. You can catch it at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com/podcast, and also right here on this YouTube channel. What's up, James? How are you? I'm about to sign off here. If you guys have any questions, you want to leave those in the comments. I will respond to each and every one of them. Ron says, thanks for chatting, Dustin. Thanks for giving this awesome Memphis production. We are still working extremely hard. Let's see. Somebody said, Dustin, text me. Keith, I don't even know any of that. You can email me at championshipwrestlingmemphis@gmail.com. Terrence, it will be exciting. Can't wait for tomorrow. MMA says, thank you, Dustin. Looking forward to watching Memphis Wrestling capture the spotlight once again. You will see changes over the next couple of weeks. We have big plans, guys. Big plans. Robert says, thanks for the show. Have a good week. Thank you, guys. Be sure to share with your friends. Rest in peace, Josephus. You saw that this week. Unfortunately, next week we've got to do it again for Maria's mother, so we're going to pay some respects to her next week. Austin Idol for commentary. I think Dustin and Maria do a good job on commentary by themselves, but yeah, I would love to have Austin Idol there. All right, guys. Well, I will see you later. Check out the podcast. I'll see you tomorrow at the live TV tapings, and of course, each and every Saturday at high noon right here on Championship Wrestling's official YouTube channel. Dustin, do you need an entrance theme? I can make one up. Ooh, that sounds cool. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you.